welcome to the Commerce Talk Show Coffee with Us. I'm your host Nizin Kyosang, currently studying in BCom 5th semester at the DLIHE Institute for Higher Education. So without taking much time, please let me welcome our first guest, who is newly appointed lecturer of this institution, Ms. Dawa Tsamchoe. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you so much for inviting.
And I must congratulate you for becoming our newly appointed commerce lecturer, and welcome to this new family.
Thank you so much. It's an honor to be here, and it's been my dream to be a lecturer.
Okay,
so thank you so much for inviting.
So how are you feeling? Are you feeling nervous or?
Yeah, I'm a bit nervous because cameras are there.
Okay, you don't have to worry because I'll not be asking any tough questions or personal questions. Instead, we would be discussing about your professional journey as a teacher. So for the first question, by the way, for your kind information, this is the very first episode of this talk show, and Coffee with Us is organized by a 5th semester of commerce student, and it was organized recently during the pandemic. So for that, I wish myself good luck. So for the first question, can you tell us something a little more about yourself?
Okay. So first of all, Tashi Delek to everyone, whoever is watching us. So currently, I'm actually working, or you can say I'm employed as a commerce lecturer in the DLIHE Institute for Higher Education. Prior to that, or I would say a former experience that I have for 2 years in US staffing and recruitment. So I have hands-on experience with IT department, where I specially work with Android developer, iOS developer, and I actually work with those test engineers who are into automobile, who are into aerospace, and who are into telecommunication. So that was a brief introduction of what I had experienced, and that's all. I'm here today.
That's so impressive. And if I'm not wrong, I heard that you are a gold medalist during your master program, that is MBA. Is that true?
Yes, it is. I was a gold medalist for MBA student, specialized in finance and human resource. So that is what I had accomplished in my education. That's all.
Congratulations, that is so, and I'm so impressed by you.
Thank you so much.
And so, why did you join this institution?
Okay. So before the pandemic, I was planning something else for my future. I would say further education in abroad. Then it has always been in my dream. It has always been in my career goals or career planning that I always wanted to be a lecturer or a professor in any institute. And luckily, I got an opportunity to be in a Tibetan community to serve our youngsters. That's why I had thought of joining the institute, and I had given an interview, and luckily I got selected.
That's so nice. We actually need more Tibetan youngsters like you to serve in our community. Anyways, what was your first experience in this institution?
Okay, so first of all, I don't have any teaching experiences. But when I was a kid, and it will set an example for student, right? Whenever you are young, you may have some kind of ambition to become something. So when I was in class 5th or 6th, I had always been willing to be a teacher, always been willing to be a lecturer. So first time when I came here, I don't have any teaching experiences. But it will be too early to say how I had felt about the institute, since it's been only 4 months. But after this semester, or maybe after 1 year, I can clearly say what was the impression of this institute to me, right? So that's all.
So my last question to you is, do you have any messages to our Tibetan youngsters?
Yes. Okay. Regarding an education, most of our youngsters, I'm not saying I'm very old, even I'm not that old, right? But sometimes when we are experienced and when we are saying something, all youngsters had some sort of objecting it, right? They are not accepting what we are saying because they are in their own, atmosphere, that they are young, they have time, tomorrow is so much of time for them. But what I feel is, whenever you are learning, you had invested 3 years, right? Especially if you consider having a good marks, it doesn't take you anywhere. But when you learn soft skill, communication, how you interact with others, that defines who you are. If you have 95% of marks in BA or BBA or BCom, nobody will ask you how much you have. But instead of that, they will ask you how you communicate, how you interact. So my main what do you say, advice you can say, or anything you can learn from me is that you need to have an objective behind your studies. You need to have a dream behind what you have been doing, right? Other than this, throughout my 4 months of experience, what I had felt that some of the student doesn't have any short-term goals and long-term goals, which will be a problem for career planning. Now, most of the people believe that they can go forward, have the family background, but no, if you are learning something, you should learn on the basis of what you feel for, right?
Yes,
So that's what I
exactly.
felt.
Yes. That was such a nice message, ma'am. If Coffee with Us invites you again, I hope you will join us definitely.
Of course, in the
Thank
future.
you so much. So before we end this video, let's play a quick rapid fire round.
Yay.
So, are you ready, ma'am?
Yes, of
Shall we
course.
start?
I am. Yeah.
So, who do you admire most?
His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama.
What would you rather choose, love or career?
Love, love. If love is there, career is there.
When is the National Uprising Day?
10th of March.
What is your best trait?
Very empathetic.
Chupa or casual?
Casual.
Casual. If you could be any animal, what would it be?
Monkey.
Monkey. And if you could win $1 million, what would you buy?
I would buy a farm.
Morning, noon, or night?
Morning person.
And last question, coffee or tea? What would you rather choose?
Tea.
Tea. So next time if we invite you, we will serve you tea.
Of course.
Thank you so much. That's the end
Thank you
of our
so
video.
much for inviting
Thank you so
me.
much. Thank you.
I really appreciate it. So it's a learning process. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please remember to give us thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video, and please comment down below who you want to see as the next guest. Thank you so much. That's it for today, and see you at the next episode.
Like, share,